Alright, what we got right there is some Asiatic lilies, whatever this world wants to call them. Alright, what is pulling that out? What's pulling this out? What makes that open into that? What creates these little inside right here? What creates these colors? What does that? What creates this geometrical pattern right here? What does that? The magnetic field. Okay? That's being pulled out. That right there is. And it's also being uploaded. That's a battery right there. It's all one big, huge battery. So what that has been doing from season to season, like right now, every year the earth goes into hibernation. Alright? And every year during winter she's conjuring her forces. These forces. And then come springtime, these orbs pull all this out. If you take that inside and put it in the darkness, it's not going to do that. It's not going to grow at all. So if you apply putting humans inside, they're not that. They're nowhere near that. That's what I'm saying. Humans do not have, and those are not even at full potential. At one point in time, I'm sure those were 20 times bigger and way more beautiful with the colors, because everything's been corrupted. So if you sit in front of a TV and it's constantly channeling into your brain, that's no different than this sitting outside and it constantly getting channeled with the magnetic field. So it's going to create this. So the individual that sits in front of the TV, it's the brain, the optic nerve is channeling black magic over and over, and so you become this Ahrimanic deity. You don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have it in you. The human being AI consciousness, which is Ahrimanic intelligence, is channeling the same way that this is channeling through it. This is life, and so is this. The optic nerve is just constantly getting blasted with black magic over and over. Images. Fake colors, not those colors. That's real colors that you, optic nerve, needs to see, but you don't have that. They don't even have that shit in schools. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we had a little bit of rain last night, but I'm making sure everything's good to go. You know, but like right here's ivy. So, you know, I'm gonna let that ivy grow up over it. And that's the thing is you see all this melted shit. It's all melted. You see these waves? That's where it was liquid. You see that shit? That's where it was liquid. Even this, look at that. That's what their little technology can do. Look, you can see where all that was just dripping. You can see where it just falls apart. Once you pull it out of the water, that right there is literally huge pieces, structure. See what I mean? They just squeeze the air. You see us bubbling in between them. And there's some right there. You see that? All that was where it was just fucking. Look, here's a perfect example. See that? There's a layer. Here's another one right here. See? You see that shit right there? You see them little bitty lines? That's where the air was being compressed. And everything within the air, everything within, you know, this field, it was being squeezed. You know, you have no idea the heat that I'm talking about. Right there's just an example of it. You see, I mean, it's fucking crazy, man. So, what'd you learn today? That humans are not real? They're just AI uploaded? The same way that gets uploaded to do what it does is the same way these humans are uploaded with demon AI. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's real shit. Love you.